tell us a little about yourselves.
Sure. My name is Jeremy. Jeremy Blake. I was in the military right out of high school, so 19 years old. I enlisted and joined the infantry and went over to Iraq for OIF 3 and did one tour and decided to focus on my career outside of the military and got into aviation. And then after that, about 14 years, I got into signage and kind of fell into owning a business. And was fortunate enough to meet Terry when he called me looking for a sign for the local VFW post, and that's kind of how this journey started for me.
My name's Terry Stinson, retired Coast Guard Chief Warrant Officer. I joined straight out of high school as well. Definitely was not ready to go into college, so I thought, what the heck, I'll go be a grown-up for a little while. Little did I know, your first few years in the military, you're definitely not a grown-up. 21 years later, I retired, and now I'm still a U.S. government employee. I spend a lot of my extra time doing community service with different veteran service organizations with my family. I've been super lucky to be part of a small post here in Monroe, and we've been able to grow it substantially over the years, and I've seen some of the struggles we've had as a post and things that service organizations here locally, and they do a ton of good at the grassroots level. They're super hardworking individuals. They're passionate about what they do. They're just absolutely fantastic. But being in positions of leadership within my post, I saw firsthand there's some serious barriers to being able to help veterans in need immediately.
And what can people do to support your mission?
So I think the support. I mean, we are a fledgling organization. We are brand new. We can use all the support we can get. I mean, as much as you can help share our story and our mission, it's free to be able to do that, and it'd be a huge help to us. Of course, we can always take financial donations. Northwest Veteran Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit. You'll be able to donate through our website. Our website is www.nwvf.org, and you can donate right through there. And if you can't donate money, but you want to do more and you have time, we're going to have events that we're going to participate in the coming future, and we would love your help.
We really want to strive for is to be that foundation that people can trust and understand that their money is spent wisely and it's not wasted on stuff.
Yeah. And we've set ourselves up right now where we have very low overhead, and of course, most of what has been paid for so far has been out of pocket. Mm-hmm. So which means, I personally believe in the mission. I'm putting my own money into it. So is Jeremy. So is Brendan, and so is Trevor. You're assisting a guerrilla operation. We can't be everywhere, but we can be anywhere. This is half the team that's going to help manage the money in order to do better for veterans.
It's about empowering veterans and creating better futures for them, right?
Yeah. We would like to grow the organization as much as possible, obviously as quickly as possible, so we can help as many veterans as we can. And again, we want to be able to provide that immediate financial relief for veterans and their families. But we want to be able to help provide that mentorship. And then we also want to be able to help support those veteran service organizations. One of the reasons Northwest Veteran Foundation came to fruition is we want the opportunity to help veterans without so much red tape. We're not a large, we're not a super huge organization. Right now there's 4 of us, and we're going to do the absolute best we can, which I think will be pretty dang good. But we're not going to have, there's no national office. We are the national office. We're not having to lease space in Washington, D.C. That's for the larger veteran service organizations. They do an amazing job at lobbying for veterans. That's not where we fit in. Mm-hmm. So Northwest Veteran Foundation, there are essentially 3 pillars of the organization. The first is to provide that immediate financial relief to veterans and their families. that comes in the shapes of, in all shapes and sizes. And then, of course, we want to provide mentorship. That would be our second pillar, is mentorship. Helping those veterans who simply need a little bit of guidance or somebody to talk to whenever they need it. And then lastly, the third pillar is to help veteran service organizations continue to do what they do so that veterans in our local communities can continue to better themselves and thrive within the community.